station is activating the Houston area emergency alert system. The National Weather Service will hazards with this storm include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Montgomery County and central Harris County until 1:30 p.m. This concludes activation of the Houston area emergency alert system.
All right, so I've already done the Longhorn Lester feed up this morning. What's going to strike you as odd is even though I have 3 times as many living and breathing souls here at I'm a Survivor, rainy day feed ups are actually a lot easier. I'm going to show you why if you stick around with me and come on and hang out with me while I do these chores. You're going to see why it's a lot easier here than at the other property. So you coming along, right? Don't make me do this alone, y'all. It's going to be a lot funner and gooder if we can do it together, all right? So we're very lucky here. The hill that we live on has very sandy soil. So even on days that drop a lot of water, we don't usually have a problem with drainage. All of the water here runs right off the hill or is quickly absorbed into the ground, you know, through the sand. All right, so we got a small break in the weather. I'm gonna come on out and get this taken care of while I can. I'll talk as I work. Hope you guys are okay with that. And hey, Trudy, I'm just kind of doing a quick assessment of all the babies, make sure everyone's okay. And then we'll start getting all of our feeding procedures going. Sweetie, I know. Now, walking out towards the barn, we have a little bit different situation with our drainage. It's still a sandy soil. Babies, are you just so hungry? It's still a sandy soil, so it will not hold water for long, but it does accumulate. Baby, what a cute face. What a precious face you have, Imogene. You too, sweet Ivy. How are you girls doing? Y'all are a mess. Like little Raggedy Ann dolls is what you look like. So here's Al. That's Beavis and Butthead. And there's Al Davis over there. So all of the babies are fine after the torrential downpour. The peafowl over here enjoying themselves. Of course, Cornholio. And it looks like everyone's fine. Now listen, here's what I want to talk to you about and explain to you. We do not want to ever congregate all of our babies together, because once it's feed time and they're all into close quarters, they'll start kicking and fighting and, you know, being mean to each other. You already know that. So what I'm going to do, instead of putting out any grains today, I'm going to go ahead, because grains will get soggy. Grains will get soggy and they won't eat them. So what I will do, though, is drive out to the pasture. I'll find me a nice dry spot out on the pasture, and we'll drop off some green hay. As you can see, it's not heavy raining right now. I'm going to go ahead and do that in the break in the weather. And all of the... I don't see buckies. I'm a little bit concerned. I don't see buckies. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk and video at the same time. But I'm looking down across the pastures, and I see everyone. There's Moo back behind Jake's house. I don't see Bucky's, and he might could be in the barn over here, but I don't know why Voodoo would be out and Bucky's not. So let me take care of that real fast, but I can't focus otherwise. Give me a second. Okay. Oh my goodness, you scared me. Are you okay? You scared Daddy. I didn't see you. And I was worried. Okay, so Bucky's is fine. So listen, so a lot of you... Nate, shut your little pie hole. I'll talk about you later. A lot of folks are going to be concerned, I'll just say concerned, that you don't have a dry place to go for all of your babies. Well, actually we do. They have plenty of dry space to go, but you don't want them to congest themselves into this kind of space while they're eating. That's the difference. It's not the fact that they don't have a place to go if it was raining and windy or sunny. They do. You've seen those videos 100 times, friends. But you don't want to feed them in a confined space. What kind of a trick have you learned? Oh, he wants us to be he wants to scare us. Oh, Pablo, what happened? Buddy, what happened to you? Somebody took away Pablo's leg. Oh, everybody, we have a one-legged duck. Pablo loses a leg. What are we gonna do, Pablo? How can anyone survive on one leg? You have to fly everywhere. Fly or hop. Can you hop, Pablo? Can you hop? Guys, they do this sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know bird behavior, but they do this sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna load up some green hay. We're gonna drive it down, try to find us a nice spot in the pasture somewhere where it's not wet. We can, well, I mean, it's gonna be wet, but no standing water. It's gonna be a sloppy feed up, but you know what? When you get these kind of downpours, you really can't control a whole lot of the ground here. We're just so very blessed that it's not gonna stay for long. It normally will. Oh no. Jake has concrete in the back of his truck that got wet. That's not gonna be pretty. All right, so we got a little bit of spot over here on this pasture we can feed. I believe will be a little bit easier though going here to the back pasture. Come on, guys. I love watching Bucky's run. Voodoo can run okay, but I love watching Bucky's run. All right, everyone has themselves a flake of hay, and they're gonna be fine. Friends, don't let the rain necessarily make you feel bad for the animals. They're very conditioned to this kind of environment and all kinds of weather. It's a lot harder on us as humans than it is on the animals, I promise you that. All right, we'll get up and take care of Waylon and Jolene next, but I want you to notice how everything's nice and spread out. We don't have this kind of space in any of our barns for them to eat without being mean to each other. But once they're spread out a little bit, they'll be fine. Boy, she's not happy with Daddy right now. She is not happy with Daddy. She is scowling at me. Jolene, I'm coming, love. I'm sorry. Sweetie, I'm coming. Same thing here, friends. We're gonna feed them green hay today. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm coming, okay? But don't get stuck. I'm coming. So this pasture here is quite a bit drier than the big pasture behind them. And Jolene should be happy. She has her green hay, okay? You okay with that? Let's see if her and Waylon will share or if he'll go to his own. They're gonna share. Oh, whoa, now that was a man type move. That's the way every man eats. That's the way every man eats, y'all. Maybe not listen, maybe the first date he doesn't eat that way. Maybe not the second date, but normally by date number 3, you know everything you're doing about that man, including his bad habits of eating. Yeah, his bad eating mannerisms. And Waylon right there is like, you know what? I've known you long enough, Jolene. I'm about to be myself, and you can love it or leave it. And isn't it? Aren't men lucky that women will still love us despite? Yeah, despite all of our flaws, you still love us, and we don't know why, because we don't deserve your love. We don't. None of us men deserve any of your love. And if any man ever makes you feel like you're lucky to have him, so Billy and Granny are lucky. They don't have any goats to compete with today. All of the goats, because of the rain, have run over there to their little place, their barn. But of course, Billy and Granny are like, we're eating, Daddy. Feed that hay. Where's the baby at? Where's the baby? Where's the baby, Billy? Where's baby? Is there a baby behind you? Where's the baby? Okay. Oh, there comes the baby. The baby and the ghost. They're like, wait up. We don't mind a little rain. We can handle a little rain. It's not raining that hard. It's just sprinkles. Feed us, Daddy. Feed us, please. And that is fine. They're going to eat quick. They're going to eat quick. Hey, eat like a lady. I hope it's a lady. Y'all settle down a little bit. I don't know who's ladies and who's not out here. And you know what? Here's the thing. I can't always tell from my camera. Guys, I am looking through a 2-inch camera screen here. I'm not looking out of a 52-inch screen TV like you are. So y'all have to give me a break when I don't notice things. I'm looking and I see the world through a 2-inch camera. I do. I see the world through a 2-inch screen. That's the way I'm seeing the world right now. I don't watch. I don't watch with my real eye and video with the other one. No, I don't. I'm seeing the world through a 2-inch screen. And so sometimes I don't notice things. And boy, you guys are fast to call it out that I don't notice things. But no, from here I can't tell who's girls and who's boys. These are not my goats. These are not my goats. I just feed them. I didn't forget about you, baby. I did not forget about you. No, I did not. Back up, sweetie. I'm going to feed the goats first. And the hungry alpacas. Sweetie, back up. I got to... Oh, look. Indy's going to come out and inspect. Indy's going to make sure it's safe. She's like, Shooty, move so Dad can come in. We're going to eat in the barn. Y'all want to eat in the barn? I'm going to feed all these guys inside the barn. They're fine inside of there. They get plenty of space to eat. They have this big barn here, which is their Little's Haven. And they can also eat inside this spot over here. We have another 16 by 16 spot over here, which is pretty good size they can eat on. So it may be sort of a windy, noisy video. But you should probably know that on rainy days, we can pretty much stick to feeding green hay. And if we feed green hay, we don't have to worry about all of the different grain mixtures that all have to all be dispersed to the different animal groups. So green hay is just green hay. Goats can eat it. Horses can eat it. Cows can eat it. Pigs will eat it. Sheep will eat it. Green hay, the alfalfa hay or the Timothy grass hay, everyone can eat it except for uncut male goats. Everyone else is good to go with green hay. I want to show y'all something really cute. This might be the cutest thing ever. With everyone else having to get out of their routine, there's one little guy that gets to keep his routine. You know who that is, don't you? You know who that is, right? Follow me. Let's go say hi to Mr. Al Davis. He's come inside. He's brought some friends with him. And he's come in and he's like, come on, Daddy, feed me here, feed me here. And I will. His bowl is empty and he's going to eat right here. Along with, he got some friends who's going to join him, it looks like. Al, you look ratchet. Look, he got things hanging on him. Al, you look really bad, buddy. Al, you got little feathers hanging off of you, buddy. Lord, Al. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. He doesn't realize it. That's the thing. He didn't even realize that's his bad side. He can't even tell he got things hanging on him. I don't bet they're gonna even move. They're gonna probably just say, you know what? We'll take dinner in bed today, Daddy. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. All right, so pigs will still eat the way they always do. Pigs don't mind the weather. And then I have the birds, and I'll feed the birds the same way I always do as well. And we'll be done. Pebbles, get back inside. Do not miss the pigs. Ringo. Well, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today, getting all these chores done. You know, something that you may not know is that despite the weather, rain or shine, guys, you know, cold or hot, you have to stay consistent with your animals. You have to stay on a routine. Animals and children, they need it the most, y'all. They really do need that structure in their lives. And once you get a routine in place, you stick to it, and you'll have a whole lot better success with feeding. And the neat thing about it is our animals seem to know that on rainy days, you don't eat those sticky grains that club up together. No, you're just going to have green hay, which is probably a lot more nutritious anyway. All right, well, listen, as always, it's gooder and funner when you hang out with people that you love. That would be you guys. I'm going to end the video with one last shot of our pond that is to capacity and beyond. Look at this. Yeah, you don't see that very often. It is all the way up to our little goat playground right there. All across over here. The windmill is just a whipping in the wind. We got water into the memorial garden, on across to our family cemetery. You can see on the, can't zoom in because my fingers are wet. My phone has gotten wet. I can't do anything. But anyway, we're blessed for the rain. I'll tell you what, after the drought that we had this summer, I will never complain about rain again until you know what. Thank you guys for watching. I can't stop my video. My finger will not even stop my video. Oh my God, I'm just saying recording. How am I gonna stop?